Hi, I'm Bob Warner, Director of Learning Technology for 55 years at Mission Viejo, California. I've been asked, of all the new devices I've seen come along in schools, which one has had the biggest impact? When I began school in the 1930s, films and records were new in the classroom. Thomas Edison even said his movie projector would make textbooks obsolete. After World War II, the Army donated about a dozen projectors to my high school, but most stayed locked up since most teachers were too busy to show the films themselves. In the 1960s, we purchased TV sets for schools to get the new educational TV channel. The students loved that break in the day, and some teachers even figured out how to work the shows into their curriculum. But again, most students were just watching passively, not doing anything. Then, in the 1980s, along came Steve Jobs, founder of Apple Computer. He didn't think textbooks should be obsolete, he thought they should be transformed. In 1984, Apple released what I consider the most important learning technology of my career, the Macintosh computer. It was a little machine with a big price tag, $2,400. Schools couldn't afford it. But Jobs convinced the state to spend the money to put the Mac computer in schools. When we got our Macs in 1987, it came with a program called Hypercard, created by Apple programmer Bill Atkinson. Hypercard put the power of computer programming and database design into the hands of teachers and students. With Hypercard, students could make stacks of cards connected to a database with hypertext and hyperlinks. Clicking on one navigated you to other cards with data, text or picture files, or even sound and video clips. When I saw an 8th grader present a report on the 13 colonies using interactive multimedia hypercards on a Macintosh, I said to myself, the future is here. I realize today that the digital and interactive age we live in began right there. And since I've retired, I've heard about more and more new ways to help teachers and students be active users of technology. There's something called Powtoons I just heard about that I wish I had when I was teaching.
Created using Powtoon.